Hi, I'm Soundtroller, and I want to show you a project I've been working on. This is Breeze3D. It is free 3D modeling software. It's in beta. Let me show you what I've got so far. So if you look, you have two work areas. On the left, you can draw. And on the right, you can place. And that's the entire software in a nutshell. Draw parts, stick them together, and make a model. Let me show you a little bit more that you can do with it. So you have some things that can help you draw, different grids, planes. You can actually use the part that you're using. So on mouse up, it'll update, and you can just draw on it, adding some depth to your shape. You have some primitives, cylinders, cube, sphere, cone. You can scale them. You can work with them in different sizes. With the cone, you can. They just help you navigate 3D space a bit better. There's that. And now I can use that part to place it on my scene. Now, your parts default to being placed from the center point, 0, 0, 0. You can also set them from the first point, update it. You can place from that point. Or the last point. And last point can be super useful. And let me show you why. So let's add one of these guys to our scene. Awesome. Let's rotate that one. So under model properties, you can do couple different things. Scale your model. Rotate the last thing that was dropped into it. So there's that. So now that we've done that, let's save this model into our parts list. There we go. So now that we've done that, I could have named it under model properties. You can name it, but it just defaults. So I'm going to load that into my scene, the model I was just working on. And now that I have this, if you have last point selected, turn down brush size to where it won't affect your model. And now you can select anywhere on this model to be your last point, to help with placement. Like if you make something like a shoulder pad, and you can put the point up inside of it, or just whatever. So I selected that random spot, and I'm going to use part. And now it'll place from. I just point at my screen like you see my finger. It'll place from the edge of this little plus sign. So there's that. Let's see. I think the only thing I didn't really show you was part height. So, undo just basically backs off the last thing you did, even on a part that's loaded in. It kind of remembers what's what. So you can undo all that. And now, if this is what you have, well, you can add height to anything, but specifically for flat parts, I find it useful. You can add some height. When you use the part, when you place it, you'll see it has depth to it now. And that's it. I think I showed you everything. You can export your model, and you're done. So that's Breeze3D. You can find it at itch.io. The full URL is soundtroller.itch.io/Breeze3D. Please support on Patreon if you love using it. Give it a try and let me know what you think. That's it. Thanks.